Hello, my name is Jason Oikel, and today we're going to talk about 10 proven ways to send targeted traffic to your website. It truly is a webmaster's dream to get quality traffic to consistently come to their website. You can pretty much do what you want with your visitors when you get good targeted traffic. You can test and track conversion rates, do list building, and click-throughs, just to name a few. There are a variety of traffic sources that you can pursue, such as traffic you get from search engines. It is not wise to rely solely on search engines for your traffic, or from any one source for that matter. You need to diversify your tactics to create a well-rounded game plan in order to drive traffic to your site. One thing you are going to need in order to satisfy the search engines and website visitors is content. You know the saying, content is king. So how will content bring traffic to your website? Well, when your visitors see that your website is a good and relevant source of information, other people will hear about your site by word of mouth. Here is a list of 10 foolproof ways to drive traffic to your website using content. The first one is keyword-rich articles. As you research popular keywords for your product or topic, you can place these words into the context of an article for your website. Websites need pages, so the more the better. In order to get your web pages ranked higher, you will have to utilize a number of strategies. For example, titles that are carefully written, a keyword-rich body text, meta tags, and many incoming links. One very important thing that is overlooked is using keywords in your headings. The name of your page or article is the most important heading on the page. This is different from the title tag that will show up in the search engines. If you don't know what a heading is, it is a large font headline that tells you what is on a web page. Websites that offer pages of real content will become a feeding frenzy for the major search engines. The second one is publish newsletters. Approximately 80% of all sales take place after the initial contact. That is why having a newsletter is a must for every website. The percentage of sales increase with each contact. The highest percentage is realized after 5 to 7 contacts. You will have to be persistent in order to get a sale. That is why an autoresponder is a very beneficial tool to use. You must have good content if you want to have a top-notch newsletter. Begin putting ideas together and start writing those newsletters. You don't want to have a hodgepodge of ideas. Make the newsletter relevant to your website or the product or service you are offering. Watch for follow-up traffic as your customers open their emails and soon return to your website. Free reports. If you offer free reports, this is a great way to attract subscribers to your newsletter. It is best to create viral reports. These reports can also be given away by other people on relevant websites by having a link to your website. You provide these people something that they can give away to their customers for free, and you, in turn, get a lot more traffic to your site. You should also submit to relevant websites. Another great way to use articles is to offer them directly to sites you would like to share an audience with. You will gain much needed credibility for your topic, but this will provide useful hyperlinks all over the internet. Forums. Search for forums that are relevant to your website. In most cases, you will be able to post a link to your website in your signature, or you will be able to share information that arouses questions about your website from other posters. In some forums, you will only be allowed to post articles though. Link pages. You want something more than a bland list of link partners. You could be putting more links to better use by gaining more credibility and providing more content for search engines. Create a separate page for every link category and then write a 200 to 400 word article on the corresponding subject. Offering your recommended links at the end of your article will make you a source for information rather than just a catalog of links. Press releases. This should be an important marketing tool for you. If you create a press release to announce a new product, a related news event, or the results of a poll, you can get free advertising in the media. Article announcement lists. These are very similar to article directories. Your article will be put before an audience of publishers and webmasters who may wish to use your article in their newsletter or on their website. Affiliate programs. If you have affiliates, encourage them to drive traffic to your website by giving them reports or newsletters to put on their websites or to place in their newsletters. Your affiliates will also need content from you in order to pass on to their customers. If you are providing free content, they will be more successful in sending their visitors or subscribers your way. Blogs. If you create a blog that is related to your niche or business, this will allow you to attract visitors who may not respond to a sales page. Provide news and content about your topic with a hyperlink to your sales page or articles. This will indirectly send you more traffic. You may not realize it, but your content may be valuable to other bloggers who may have a rough time finding content to share with their customers. Allow others to syndicate your content through RSS feeds with a backlink to your website. And that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. To get more free traffic secrets, just go to www.trafficsecretsunleashed.com and sign up for a free account right away. I'll see you there. Thanks.